Hey, this is Dr. Tang, and today we're going to be looking over the Kotobukiya Jaina Solo Bishoujo statue. Now, the Bishoujo line blew up a couple years ago and expanded into some different lines like DC and a movie-inspired one. The movie-inspired one had Lucy from Ghostbusters, some Men in Black 3 character, and now Jaina Solo from the Star Wars Expanded Universe, who may or may not be in the upcoming movies. Now, this was a bit of a switch for a Shunya design because he usually makes ladies that are a little more sexual or at least very flirtatious, whereas with this one, it's just a nice, cute lady in a flight suit. Although I've got to say, I really enjoy how it came out. The sculpting on it, even on the little accessories, is very well done. When you take a look at the helmet, I assume those are decals and not actual paint, but everything's well lined up. The detail work is great. Things like the flight vest, all of it is really nice, and it was a bit of a surprise they put so much effort into just these little optional accessories. Now, the lightsaber I have a bit of a problem with. In the concept art, it's shown floating from her hand, but in this one, I don't know if they couldn't work a clear peg situation or something. You plug it into one of her fingers. The problem is, the only way I could get mine to actually stay on, no matter how hard I pushed it in, was if I made it near vertical, which kind of throws off the flow of the statue. When I show some of the other shots, you'll be able to see what I mean. It looked much better in the concept art where it was floating, but not the biggest deal. And if you don't like it, you can always display it without the saber. The figure herself is very nicely done. All the fabric folds, the different paints, there's no bleeding paint as far as I can tell, and I was a particularly big fan of them not doing the transparent hair tips, which is common on Bishoujo statues, but I feel would have looked very poor here. Now, the great thing about the really ugly flight suit designs in Star Wars is they actually give a really interesting contrast to the statue, which draws your eye up. Although, just speaking out of nostalgia alone, I do like how the flight suits look, even if not the best color selections. Still, this is a really great Bishoujo, and while she does look different from the rest of the line, for a Star Wars fan, I'd recommend picking it up. Hope you enjoyed the review.